The nice thing about living in this area, though it has some neighborhoods that are definitely more affluent, is that your groceries, your gas, your living expenses are going to be very affordable in comparison to a lot of different places. Hey guys, this is Erin. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn all there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Hey everyone, I'm Erin. Welcome back to Living in Richmond, Virginia. Today we're going to be talking about a place that's near and dear to me, Chesterfield County, and specifically the Midlothian area that has a lot of amazing housing options and lifestyle options for many people that I'm talking to that either live locally or are coming from other areas. So to not confuse you, Midlothian is one little section of Chesterfield County, which is a very large county that would, I would say, be, let's see, of the city southwest. Big pool for people, particularly because there has been a plethora of big growth. A lot of people that are looking north of the James will end up in the Midlothian Chesterfield area because there's simply just a lot more housing options, more currently built homes. Let's talk about some of the different homes you can find though. Some great neighborhoods would be Reed's Landing area. So understand, in order to get into these neighborhoods, they would be average prices right at about $800,000. So these are going to be more expensive, exclusive communities, particularly Reed's Landing, which is actually gated, okay? So right at about the 91 percentile when it comes for affordability in Virginia, and right at about 90% for the United States as a whole. Primary made up of large, I would say, large single-family homes. You're going to have very large lots. Lots of hills, super convenient to everything. You're going to see a variety in ages of when things are built. Still some lots in both the areas, particularly in Tarrington. They are still building and expanding in that area. But you may find something as late as the 1970s to modern day. Another place that is terrific in Midlothian would be Founders Bridge. Average price point for a home in Founders Bridge is going to be the mid 700s. Nice thing about it is you do have a non-private golf course right there, the Independence Golf Course, which has amazing restaurants. Really a nice variety of homes. If you're looking for something that has a little bit larger lot, you can find that in Founders Bridge, but definitely can find things with very manageable, to include sections that are technically everything is maintained on the outside, putting you either kind of pond or lakefront or golf front. So very attractive, very convenient to all things without feeling like you're got the interstate right by you. Let's talk about Roxshire. Very established community, not brand new by any stretch. Right up the street from where you can put in a kayak, right into the James River, and that's Roxshire. Average price point for that home is going to be about $600,000. Most of these homes were built in the 80s and 90s, so kind of in keeping with things more to the Glen Allen standard. Super convenient to top-rated schools, super convenient to 288, which is in Richmond, our fun little get around all of our, what we call traffic, where you can totally outskirt the city, totally outskirt any kind of 64, 95 or what have you. Get on 288, it makes a big U. From the West End, Goochland, all the way down to Chester. Keep that in mind. The nice thing about living in this area, though it has some neighborhoods that are definitely more affluent, is that your groceries, your gas, your living expenses are going to be very affordable in comparison to a lot of different places. Have some great shopping options both on Route 60 and also on 360, but I would be remiss about talking about an area towards the the county that is pushing more out into Powhatan County. It's called Westchester Commons. You've got so many amazing things that are offered there. They even host an amazing wine festival there in the fall, which is terrific. They always do a farmer's market there, and it is an area that is really expanding. But you have hospital, shopping, all sorts of different things. The nice thing about being in Midlothian or our south of the James is you've got all the things that you have north of the river: Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Publix, Wegmans, all the different birding stores, what have you. So you do not have to go north of the river, though a lot of people think that you have to. And of course, you've got some waterfront options as well. I hope this helps you to understand the offerings that Chesterfield County, more specifically Midlothian section of Chesterfield, have to offer. Thanks so much for tuning in, and remember, leave everything better. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video.